Good day everyone, we're the Group 8 and we're going to discuss Do Dice Play with God from Ian Stewart's Nature novel. So to begin with, Ian Stewart, born in England on September 24th, 1945, was an emeritus professor of mathematics at the University of Warwick, England, also popular in the field of science.
In this book, Stewart explains chaos theory to an audience personal brain familiar with it. It covers mathematical concepts such as different equations, resonance, nonlinear dynamics, and probability. As the book progresses, the writing changes from simple explanations of chaos theory to in-depth rigorous mathematical study.
Stewart goes on to explain the concept of phase space developed by Henry Poincare.
This is a measure of mathematical space that represents all possible motions in a given dynamic space. The base space is the third place in which you plot the behavior in order to create a base portrait instead of having to define a formula and worrying about identifying every number of the behavior. The general space can be determined much use of phase portraits has shown that dynamic systems tend to offset shapes that emerge in which systems move towards these so-called attractors.
Ian Stewart deals in his characteristic way with the history of uncertainty. This starts with the belief of gods, ghosts, and horoscopes to deal with an uncertain future. The probability and statistics were developed to measure the amount of uncertainties about the future as it is computed in simulations, but eventually it turns out that we live in inherently uncertain world of quantum physics or chaotic dynamical systems where we have to learn to manage uncertain and even employ it to our advantage where possible.
In this book, Stewart explains chaos theory to an audience personal brain familiar with it. It covers mathematical concepts such as different equations, resonance, nonlinear dynamics, and probability. As the book progresses, the writing changes from simple explanations of chaos theory to in-depth rigorous mathematical study.
When Einstein refused to believe that God played dice, it was quantum mechanics that he had in mind. The metaphor of dice for trance applies across the board. Turbulent flow of fluids, reversals of the Earth's magnetic field, irregularities of the heartbeat, the convection patterns of liquid helium, the tumbling of celestial bodies, and cups in the asteroid belt. These are the underlying uncertainty in quantum mechanics. These are quoted in the book as a few of the problems to which the mathematics of chaos has been applied.
Mathematicians with a third sense of history and the ability to put the idea of the mathematics into words with the help of analogy and APT code. He starts with a Greek and clockwork model of the universe that developed from Newton's success in applying his law of motion to the solar system. He constructed probability theory, which provided the law of error and points out how the dichotomy of determinism and probability diverted attention from a whole range of problems that could not be treated using the traditional method.